And before you get in your head about all your goals that you want to accomplish, remember that every day is a new opportunity for you to become the next best version of yourself. So stop dwelling on the present and grind for your future. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Bossladyfaith, aka Miss Positivity, aka Coach. You know what I'm saying? And I'm back again with another video. If you're new here, hi, welcome to Bossy Me, and welcome to the Bossy team. We're all about inspiring and encouraging others to be the best that they can truly be. But y'all, don't mind me if I'm like looking this way and then looking this way. I'm trying to figure out which one is me looking at you when, you know, I'm speaking to you in the video. If this is looking at y'all, that's great. If this way is not looking at y'all, I'll make sure I fix it on the next video. So like when I'm looking like straight ahead like this, I'm actually looking at my screen. But when I look right here, I'm actually looking at the camera. So we're going to figure out which one is better. Actually, tell me in the comment section which one is better for you. Look number 1 or look number 2. You let me know which one is great for you, and that is the one I'm going to give to y'all because I want you to have that true, pure, authentic connection with me when y'all see this face, okay? So, yeah, we're going to figure that out. Bosses evolve. We don't stay the same. All right, y'all. It's some things we need to talk about, and you already know when the iPad come out, baby, fire about to be dropped. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you are an upcoming content creator and you are trying to figure out how to truly elevate yourself, there is a couple of golden rules that you need to embed into yourself, okay? When I give you these golden rules, I promise you, once you put all of them in effect, you are going to change 100%. You have no other choice but to become that future you. Okay, Bookie? So let's go. Number 1. As a content creator, we try to get anything and everything done all at once. Yes, it's good to create bulk content, but you need to know when to stop, pause, and return, okay? Which brings me to rule number 1, work in chunks. So if you don't really know what that looks like, that means write the vision, make it plain, pause, go eat, spend some time with the Lord, come back, film the content, take a nap, then edit the content. When you do things like that, it really gives your brain time to process every single thing you were doing when creating and making the content. So then when you go to edit, it's not just a whole bunch of cram motions of stress on top of each other trying to figure out how to get this puzzle piece together. No, you have everything mapped out. Now, if you are an individual that has mastered that, yay, so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking to the individuals that is learning how to become consistent, that is learning how to have a rhythm in them being a content creator while finding that balance in actual life, okay? Remember, jackrabbits always lose momentum, but slow and steady always wins the race. Clock it. Which brings me over to number 2. Baby, by you being a content creator, you can't just have that phone just open to anybody and everybody to accept everybody calls and text messages and notifications, baby. That is over with, okay? If you're trying to become consistent, have self-control, be determined, baby, you got to turn that thing off. You got to really have a mode, a focus mode set for your phone to be able to deal with it. Now, me personally, I am not a Android girly, so I can't tell y'all how y'all notifications work or whatever like that. Baby, if you just need to put it on Do Not Disturb, put it on Do Not Disturb. But for the people that has iPhones, you are able to set your own focus modes. If you do not know how to do that, baby, listen, click on the doggone focus thing and set you up a personal mode, okay? In that personal mode, you only want to have certain platforms that are coming in, people that are connected to your emergencies coming in. It's going to act as if it's Do Not Disturb, but better, okay? Then on top of that, when you create that focus mode and you put it as personal mode or me working or me going live, when that mode is on, people are going to be able to see that and they're going to know, okay, I can't contact her right now or I can't contact him right now because he or she is busy, okay? And baby, if they contact you past that and they call you, just to talk about absolutely nothing, go off, baby, go off. You got permission from the coach, go off. No, but seriously, anybody that knows you for real, they should know. And once you have that mode on, to call twice. If you truly need to get in contact with me, my people know, baby, that first ring, you're not going to catch me. But by that second ring, I am going to see it, and I am going to be notified that you are trying to contact me. Other than that, baby, we got better things to do, okay? I got bigger fish to fry on social media, okay? By you becoming that content creator, that digital entrepreneur, you have to put your foot down. And that is a way that you are symbolizing you putting your foot down and telling people that you must give me respect and what I am doing with my own personal time, okay? Clock it. Which brings me over to rule number 3. Designate a space to get things done. I don't care if it's the corner of your room, your backyard, or a coffee shop down the street. Create that environment and that safe space for you to get the job done for whatever idea that you have. At the end of the day, it's in your mind, okay? So you need to put yourself in the position, in the atmosphere to win. Is it hard stepping out of your comfort zone and going to different places that you usually don't go to work? Yes, it is. But when you put yourself in those environments, your brain is going to go to a totally new stratosphere because you're going to understand what you have been missing because of the distractions that's been in front of you. Y'all, I literally had went to a coffee shop earlier today, literally just to get away and just to think, process, get some things out. I wish I would have got some content when I was there. I wasn't thinking about that, baby. I was zoned in. I was locked in. But it's the simple fact, do what you have to do to get it out. This is the reason why you be feeling like Nicki Minaj and because you can't get it out. Once you get it out, you'll be able to get the next ideas, the next projects in motion, in movement, and on the way. So no matter what, in 2025 to 2026 and beyond, I need you to make a promise to yourself that you are going to create the environment. You're going to create the space for you to become that content creator, for you to become that girl, that guy, that entrepreneur, that digital entrepreneur, whatever it may be. You create the atmosphere to win. And let God do the rest, baby. Clock it. I hope this is helping. If this is really helping y'all, we only at number 3. We about to go to number 4. I need y'all to go ahead and put some emojis in the chat. Let me know. Talk to me. Leave me some comments. Let me know how this video is making you feel so far. Am I touching some things? Am I making you feel a little uncomfortable? Or making you feel comfortable to push yourself to win? Huh? Okay, just let me know. Thank ya. Number 4, when it comes to you locking into your future self, the person that you are becoming, baby, you need to have noise cancellation headphones, okay? I'm not saying wear them all day, but baby, somewhere in that day, you need to be listening to something that is helping you reframe your brain. Get your brain in alignment. Get your brain in track of what you need to do to become who you are becoming. No matter if that's you listening to gospel music, you listening to motivational videos, you listening to those TikTok reels that those ideas really float around. Invest into some noise cancellation headphones, y'all. These are the ones that I have right here. They look like the viral Apple one, baby. I love them so much. I done had these going on for like 2 years now. And baby, let me tell you something. I be around children on a day-to-day basis, okay? I mean, screaming and all, okay? These baddies right here, shut it down. And then on top of that, it has an ANC mode. I don't know what ANC stand for, but it has an ANC mode where it makes the noise cancellation even more silent. Like, when I tell you these are the bomb.com and the bass quality is in these are fire, okay? Top tier. They're called Picun. I think that's what they call Picun. I'm gonna have them linked down at the bottom, baby, because like I said, these are the bomb.com. To the point, baby, I still got the box for these, okay? These are literally treated like my Apple products. Literally. But as a content creator, you want to have noise cancellation headphones to block out the world and lock into you. And on top of that, baby, you want to make sure that your levels and stuff in your content is correct. You don't want to have something that's too loud or sound effects that's too loud. No, you need to listen to it crystal clear, okay? So when you put the video out, people will be able to hear it properly. They will want to watch more of it and not be like, oh, that was a little sharp. Oh, that was a little bad. I think I want to turn it off. No, you don't want that. You want them to want to stay and watch and listen and hear more, okay? Which brings me to number 5. I feel like this is the biggest tiebreaker for many, many young content creators that is really learning how to, get that steady pace. If you want to have that steady rhythm, baby, number 5 is complete the task that is the hardest to you first. Yes. You heard exactly what I said. I know a lot of y'all just said, ugh. No, for real. Yes, you want to get those done first. Because when you get those done first, then when you get to the small, tiny, miscellaneous ones, the easy ones to you, baby, it's a piece of cake, okay? Get the hard stuff out the way first so then you ain't got to be agonizing and procrastinating to get it done. Get it done so you ain't got to worry about it no more. As my daddy used to say, you need to tighten up. And this is how you tighten up. Start having a stronger backbone for what you do. By getting those frustrating videos out the way. By figuring out those audio sounds. By adding those overlays. Whatever you have to do. If you got to cut, trim, whatever. Get it out the way so then everything else can be easy for you. Why are you trying to make stuff hard? Your future you is not about to deal with you trying to make stuff hard. I'm going to tell you that right now, okay? Because, baby, the future you ain't got time for it, baby. We knocking it out right now, getting the things done so we can keep on going. That's the main goal, to keep going, okay? No inconsistency in the last quarter of 2025 and 2026 and beyond, baby. We're moving effectively and flawlessly. And plus, when you get the hard things out of the way first, you leave no room for procrastination and excuses to rule and ride in your mind. You have no room for it to be there because you're constantly getting it done. So that means if you got to stay up a little bit longer to get that project done, do it. If that means you got to get inside of Canva and figure out whatever them fonts were that is not connected to Canva Pro, do it. Stop trying to find an easy way out when you're making it harder for yourself later on. Just get it done. Which moves me on to number 6. Write down your deadlines and appointments on a piece of paper and put it on a wall. Put it on a calendar. Put it in your phone and have that boy time out and tell you when you need to have stuff done. Stop trying to go off the dome. You going off the dome on top of all the other distractions you got going on in your life. It's causing you to fail. We tired of failing, okay? You tired of failing. I'm tired of seeing you fail. I remember me failing, baby. I don't do that no more. I'm tired of my old self, okay? This is the reason why I'm able to give you all these tools and tips, because I just snatched all of that stuff out the way, baby. When I get an affiliate package in, baby, I'm figuring out the idea, I'm creating the game plan, and I'm getting it done, okay? And now in between that, I'm taking my breaks, yes. But it's the simple fact I'm doing it in a way that procrastination is not taking over. Do you hear what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? You got to move with intention when it comes to your goals. And you cannot let fear sit inside of you when you are doing a task that is having you have a reset moment. Baby, as soon as that reset is over, get to it. Lock back in. Get on that grind. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be your projects and things that's not done. And we are not doing that. I told you we're not doing that. But actually writing it out and setting up a place for you to see these dates and stuff is going to help you have more clarity when it comes to time-sensitive things being done. Which brings me to the most golden rule of rules for me personally when it comes to being a content creator and a digital entrepreneur. Reward yourself for the small wins. I don't care if that's you buying yourself some balloons. I don't care if that's you getting a cupcake or a cake. You taking yourself to your favorite restaurant. You going to a concert. You going to the water. Baby, you do it. Celebrate every single monumental moment. That's the way that I got how I am today. I celebrated those monumental moments. I didn't go to certain places until I got to those moments. I achieved those moments, okay? One thing that I did to celebrate myself being able to, create my Black Girls Coloring Book, baby, I went to my favorite restaurant. I went to Milestone Grill, baby, and I ate real good, okay? I made sure that I published it before my birthday. So on my birthday, I was celebrating both. If I did not have it done, I told my friends, I said, girls, we're not going. Okay, they understood. But I got it done. And because of that, it was a great and amazing time, y'all. I don't care how big or small the achievement is. Baby, if you got that idea out of your head, baby, go ahead and celebrate yourself. Because at the end of the day, You know how it was when fear was holding you down. You know how it was when procrastination was holding you down. And how many times you slept on yourself and you want another 24 hours of not accomplishing a goal that you had in mind to get done. Baby, you did it. You did it. Celebrate that. And the last thing that I have for you guys as a bonus, don't be naive and resistant to practicing self-control and discipline. Okay, you guys? And all of these golden rules and golden steps, this is what is truly teaching you. But this is me talking to you, you guys. If you really want to elevate in 2025 and beyond of who you're becoming, you have to learn how to have self-control, which means when something needs to be cut off, something needs to be shut down, you need to do that so then you'll be able to move, so then you'll be able to win. Stop making excuses of why you can't get it. Do it, okay? And that all starts with you becoming consistent in yourself, you keeping your word, your promise to yourself. It's up to you to break those barriers. It's up to you to stay consistent. And the only way that you are able to do that is by doing the unthinkable. So yes, y'all, just be encouraged to just run for any type of goal that you have for yourself. And don't take no for an answer, not even from yourself, baby, because anybody can get it. Only thing you got to do is trust the process. Okay, y'all? I love y'all so much. Continue to trust in God in every single step and way you go. If this did encourage you and it did help you in some type of way, shape, and form, definitely make sure that you send this out to somebody else. Make sure you like it, leave me a comment, talk to me, okay? And make sure you hit that bell button so then you'll be notified every single time I drop another video. Because why? Oh, we going all the way up. All the way up. I love you, Bossy Gang, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.